name is Seth Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this. Alright, so let's jump into Photoshop. Click on the create new over here and then type 1000 pixels, height 1000 pixels, select pixels over here, and then resolution to 72, and then RGB, and then you click on create. Once we have our document, the first thing we are going to do is to bring our flag. Then you drop it here, hold here, drag it in a little bit, push it somewhere here. Let's see how it looks like. Alright, so this is great. Pull it down a little bit so the red could show also a little bit. Alright, so now let's give it a new layer. Pick your brush tool, also select this soft brush, make sure the opacity is 100, and then select color white. So you want to paint the whole of this side. Also we want the edge of the flag to disappear, and then also want it to spill over a little bit. So this looks great for us. The next thing we are going to do is bring our lines. So this is it. Push it somewhere here. Pull your alright, and then also pull another one over here. Drag it this way. Ctrl J to duplicate it. Click on your move tool, hold shift, and then move it that way. Alright, so control and select both of them, duplicate them, and then drag them down, holding the shift key. Drag them down. Let's hide our rules so we can see it's occupied the entire screen. So click here, hold shift, and then click the last one as well. Then click Ctrl E to merge all of it into one layer. Now when you're done merging it, click the blending modes here and then select linear burn. Also, you are going to reduce the fill to 42%, and this looks great so far. Give it a mask. Pick your brush to increase the size a little bit. We are going to hit the middle here. If you can't see anything, please come to this side and make sure it's color black, and then your opacity is also 100%. Okay. Click here, hold shift, click here, and then let's group it into one folder. Let's call it BG. The next thing is our theme. You pick Dunamis, we paste it there. Okay, click here. Let's select Minion Pro. I'll leave it in the description for you. Also select bold here, and then set the size to 163. Also set the tracking to -80. Click here, let's change the color to 03. And then drag it to the middle. Duplicate it, click the move tool, and then move it up. This time, let's select encounter, and then paste it there. Let's change the size to 131, and also let's change the color to okay. duplicate it and let's send it up again. Let's change the font to Arial. Let's go here, select regular, and then let's set the size to 45. Select 45 over here, pick this, then drop it there. Now if you're not getting it in capital letters, please come here and select this. Once you select it, everything will be in caps for you. Alright, so let's make sure this is color black. Click here and then you choose color black. Let's put it in a folder and let's call it theme. Now we are going to Ctrl T to transform it, and then we are going to rotate it this way. Just tilt it a little bit. Okay, go here and then we'll pick the image of the lady and then come and drop it. Okay, so let's reduce the size. Let's give it a mask. And then you come and select your brush, make sure here is black, and then also make sure the opacity is 100%. Reduce the size a little bit and then just mask that area. Now let's type the name over there. Okay, let's reduce it in a little bit. This is somewhere here so that we can work on it. Let's come here and select Arial. Just come here and select bold. Also make sure the size is 22. The size of the font is 22. And then let's set the leading to 22 as well. And then let's make sure the tracking is 0. Just come down here and choose this. Come up a little bit, change the color to color black, and then Ctrl T to transform it. Let's rotate it as well. Push it somewhere here. Alright, this looks good for us. And then let's put it in a folder. Let's call it image. Now the next thing we are also going to work on is the details. So you can click here, select the time, paste it there, let's come here and then let's work on the details. So let's select Arial, change it to black, set the size to 50, also set the tracking to -40, and then let's change the color to this. Let's also make sure it is centered. Push it in here somewhere. Duplicate it and drag it down. Then let's paste it there. Alright, come here and select this. Let's put it in the middle like this. Let's start working on it. So also make sure it's Arial, but this time let's change the black to bold. Let's set the size to 31, and then let's also make sure the tracking is 0, and then let's change the color to color black. Let's push it up a little bit. Duplicate it, bring it down, and then let's put in the detail meeting ID. Paste it in there. Let's reduce the size to 23. Let's also make sure it is centered nicely. Let's duplicate it, and then let's put in password. And then let's duplicate it, push it there. Let's go here and pick Dunamis, and then we paste it there. Hold shift and just bring it in a little bit. But since the password is not in capital letters, just click here and then to turn it to small letters. Also go up and click on black, just to re-emphasize it a little bit. So select the Dunamis and then the password, Ctrl T, and let's center it as well. Let's zoom in to arrange the details. Okay, so this is good. Let's bring Sunday down a little bit. Alright. And then let's duplicate meeting ID and drag it up. Let's pick the details here, or the contact, paste it in there. Drag it somewhere here. Alright, so let's rotate it counterclockwise 90 degrees and then put it in the middle. Let's open our properties and then let's make sure it is Arial regular. Let's also set the size to 23, but then the tracking, let's set it to 220 and then hit OK. Now we are almost done. Let's put this in a folder and then let's name it details. I kind of made a mistake over here. Let's put it here. Let's put image here. That's the correct version of image. Okay. Go back, pick your zoom logo and then drop it in there. Now let's zoom in into the zoom logo. It rhymes nicely. Zoom in into the zoom logo. Right click this, pick the magic wand, make sure your caps lock is off. Click on the white area in there and also click on that white area over here as well. Then click on the mask. Next, open the properties and click on invert. Now let's convert it to smart object. Double click it and then go to color overlay. Click here and select this color. This color. Click on OK. Click on OK. This is the color we are going to have. Click on the move tool so that you'll be able to move it. And then set it up there somewhere. Here is good. But then we are not done yet. Click on Ctrl Shift and Alt and use your right hand to press E. Now what happened was that every layer, all these layers are now on one layer, and so you can actually click all these, and while all these are off, you can just click this one and then everything is on it, because you compressed all the layers into one particular layer like this. So this is a complete version of everything over here. Okay, nevertheless, let's put everything on. With this layer clicked, go to filter, go to filter gallery, and then let's go to texturizer. Make sure you select sandstone, set the scaling to 76, the relief to 4, and then the light set it to top over here. Then you click on OK. Now this is what we are going to have. Give it a mask, click on your brush, set it to this type of brush. Make sure here is black, and then make sure the opacity is 100, the flow is also 100. Increase it a little bit, and let's clean this side. We only want it to affect this side, and this is nice. See the effect? The effect is so nice. So ladies and gentlemen, this is how you design this type of flyer. It's quite simple. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to comment below so that anytime I upload new videos, you also be notified when you subscribe. I love you all. Peace out.